Guys, the arrest warrant was very graphic in describing what these two men, allegedly very drunk, did to a woman on a September 2020 evening in the home of the police sergeant. Trumbull Police Sergeant Matthew Perkowski and former Shelton fire captain John Scollin were described in a Shelton police arrest warrant as having bruised and battered a woman who allegedly agreed to have consensual sex with Scollin, but not Perkowski.
To say I'm outraged is an understatement.
That's Perkowski's attorney, who said his client's arrest doesn't pass the smell test.
This is motivated, I'm sure, by forces greater than we could ever imagine.
The warrant alleges that Scollin, who was arrested just after 2 p.m. today, shares a child with the alleged victim and that they occasionally had consensual sex even after breaking up. But police say the victim told them on September 6, 2020, that Scollin and Perkowski sexually assaulted her at the same time in Perkowski's Shelton home and got rough with her to the point where Perkowski allegedly burst one of her eardrums.
People have their own desires, and this may have been a very consensual act between these people.
Shelton police say the victim had bruises, scratches, and bite marks all over her body when they interviewed her in the hospital that day. Perkowski has been placed on paid leave by the Trumbull Police Department.
His police powers have been suspended. There'll most likely be another internal affairs investigation based on this arrest.
John Scollin, whose arrest was announced just after 2:30 this afternoon, his attorney gave me a response via text message. He says, and the attorney is Christian Young, this is a matter that had years ago been thoroughly reviewed by investigating and prosecuting authorities who determined there was no reason to criminally charge or arrest anyone. Yet Shelton police then chose to improperly release the confidential investigative materials causing harm to these individuals. We look forward to learning more about how and why this previously reviewed matter has years later resulted in arrest. We'll have more coming up at 5. We're live outside Derby Superior Court. Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.